What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to some more Littleroot laddering. So today, we're exploring some scizor in this current format, with the current state of the format having Fluttermane be the most popular Pokemon, having this Steel type that has a fairly strong stab priority move, seems like it can be in a really good position. In practice games with this, I've had a burnt scizor do 90% to Fluttermane, so being able to two-shot a Fluttermane through a burn seems absolutely absurd. So let's actually talk about the team and what we have going on here. First off is obviously the namesake of the team. Is we have scizor here with Middlecoat, really just trying to do our best like Palafin impersonation, with priority Bullet Punch being on the same power level as priority Jet Punch. Middlecoat, so we have the same boost and damage that Mystic Water does. And unfortunately, we have, I shouldn't say unfortunately, Technician boosts our Bullet Punch so that we're doing more damage, as well as our Trailblaze as well. Unfortunately, because of the dominance of Arcanine in this format, we need a way of dealing with it as well. And being able to Terra Steel in front of it means we're still weak to Arcanine. So we have Terra Water Scizor here, so that Terra Blast can do just a huge chunk to Arcanine, even if we're intimidated. To complement it, I should say, we have Qianpao here to be able to have its Sword of Ruin trigger, kind of doing similar things to like what Qianpao plus Dragonite's doing, where you have just like strong priority attack plus lowered defenses. And Qianpao actually just fits like the rest of the team as well. We have Annihilate here to be able to boost our damage that way, and we have Arcanine as well to have that extreme speed plus Flare Blitz as well with that Sword of Ruin boost. So from there, it was like, well, we need some kind of, special attacker, and Iron Bundle really fits that mold as well. Originally, I had, like, Azumarill in that slot, and I felt like we were super, like, physically offensive and had basically no way of doing any kind of special damage, which, like, you could correct with, like, Special Arcanine, so you can have more, like, Snarl output, and, like you have, like, Heat Wave, I believe, or Flamethrower, as, like, a special attack here as well. But I just took the standard Arcanine set and slapped on Snarl so we can have some more like damage reduction in a way. Will-O-Wisp, so we have even more physical damage obstruction. I guess the one thing we should probably talk about is like Mousehold plus Annihilate. In a format dominated by Fluttermane, it seems weird to play this Pokemon that's weak to both of Fluttermane's typings. But Annihilate is really good at being like the defiant Pokemon we need to be able to have Scizor, Qianpao, and Arcanine do as much damage as they can. When you see this team, you see a lot of things that are very weak to Arcanine in themselves, right? Having Qianpao plus Scizor means that we're fairly Arcanine weak. In those matchups, we have Annihilate to be able to threaten our opponent to prevent them from bringing Arcanine in front of us. This is very similar to the set that I took to Knoxville. I believe the Mousehold like spread is exactly the same. I just physically copied it and just changed, I think, Helping Hand into Thunder Wave so that we have an additional form of speed control. And Thunder Wave Mousehold has actually been really good in testing. You're able to click Follow Me plus Bulk Up. With Lumberry, we're able to ignore the first Spore or the first Will-O-Wisp and then threaten back with huge amounts of damage. We are Terra Grass here on Mousehold instead of the Terra Ghost that is typically popular, because safety goggles need to be on Arcanine instead, so we're just copying the standard Arcanine set. Overall, this team has performed really well for me on Showdown, so I'm excited to see how well it actually performs in the cart ladder today. And hopefully we can have some good games and get to show off some unique tech here on this team. I think Scizor is in a very unique place where it can do a lot of things, and it's really just like if we can actually capitalize on those things that it's good at. So I'm really hoping this works. In practice, it's been really good, so let's jump onto the ladder and see what we can do today. Alright, first game of the day. We have Qianpao Mirror, which is actually super cool. We have a Fluttermane on the other side, so Scizor's going to get to bop that. And then, unfortunately, we have a bunch of things that Scizor doesn't line up well against. We have a Amoonguss over there. We have a Rotom Wash. Gyarados is pretty annoying as well. So this may not be a Scizor game as much as I really want it to be. That being said, this looks like the perfect opportunity to do Mousehold and Annihilate things. I think that this duo is really strong into basically everything our opponent has. We can Drain Punch the Garg to do a ton of damage there. Covert Cloak means that we're not going to get that residual damage from Salt Cure as well. And then from there, I think this is Chien Pao. I really needed a way of like dealing with some kind of major damage to this Rotom, and I think scizor is actually kind of the play. We have Trailblaze, so we can hit it super effectively. The big problem is we're taking neutral damage back unless we Terra, and then we're taking super effective damage back. But after a Trailblaze, we might be able to outspeed this Rotom. Maybe. So yeah, the plan in this game is just, be aggressive. If we're the aggressor and make our opponent react to us, then we're just in a good position. I think that's something that Angelo has told me is, disrespect your opponent until they give you a reason to respect them. And so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to punch our opponent and make them very sad as quickly as possible. And with them having no form of redirection here, I'm just going to go for a beat up into my Annihilate. And then I'm going to Rage Fist this Rotom so that they can't get off multiple Will-O-Wisps potentially into me. And I think this is just like one of the best possible leads we can have here, right? Like, this seems very aggressive for us. Mousel seems to be the fastest thing on the field, so that's obviously very good for us as well. And Annihilate is also just faster than everything they have going on here, so Rotom actually holds on. Gonna eat their Citrus Berry, that's fine. And there's the Will-O-Wisp, and our opponent's gonna be a little sad here, unfortunately. Everybody gets one. That's what they say. They're gonna Salt Cure my mouse, but I mean, this turn literally could not have been more perfect for us, right? Like, I got to do my beat up thing. I got to punch the Rotom for a ton of damage. I'm gonna click Follow Me here. And I think I'm gonna go for a bulk up here as well. Follow Me means that I'm gonna avoid another burn. I'm not taking chip damage from the Salt Cure because I'm Covert Cloak, and I just don't care what they have going on. With a bulk up, I'm gonna basically be able to just one-shot everything on their team at this point. Rotom does just Protect, that's very good for us. Means that this turn is just completely free. We get our bulk up off. They're gonna Salt Cure my mouse again, who once again does not take a lot of damage. I think I'm just gonna continue to click Follow Me, and I think I'm going to Drain Punch into the Garg. I could get another bulk up off as well. I could Rage Fist and take out the Rotom here. Do I think my opponent's going to swap, and if so, to what? I think it doesn't really matter if they do. I'm just going to disrespect the Rotom and punch it. Okay, Garg protects. That's very good for us. Means that this should be a very KO'd Rotom at this point. Like, I mean, we just kind of have been able to play around every protect that our opponent has brought out here as well. So I feel like we're in a very good position. We have a +1 +1/+1 Annihilate that has a base 250 Rage Fist ready to go. Oh no, look, a Flutter Mane. Man, it would be a real shame if something happened to that Flutter Mane. It would be just an absolute travesty, wouldn't it? I'm going to ignore the Flutter Mane for a turn. Here comes their Terra. It is going to be the Flutter Mane. Hopefully this is Fairy. It's normal! Are they gonna, like, Hyper Beam me? What are they doing? Hyper Voice, maybe? Why are they Terra normal? Are they just anticipating the Rage Fist into that slot? The problem is now they're weak to Drain Punch. So it's D-Gleam, resisted hit coming out. Thunder Wave does connect, so now I should be faster than the Fluttermane as well. They weren't booster, meaning they're probably either Specs or Sash. And I'm just going to gain back all that HP I just took, and then some. Yeah, absolutely. They're going to Salt Cure me now, but that actually is really annoying because Annihilate does not have Covert Cloak, so I'm actually going to take that residual damage here. But I think it's fine. I could bring out Scizor here. I could bring out Chien-Pao as well. Chien-Pao actually seems really good here. Scizor does too. I'm going to bring out Scizor. I think Mousehold has basically done his job. I think they're going to protect Fluttermane this turn, so I'm just going to punch the stack of rocks and take it out this turn. If they protect it, it's fine. I have Scizor coming in, so I can threaten the Fluttermane there as well. Nice protect. It'd be a shame if that didn't work. But now, Bullet Punch should be enough to take out the Garg as well. I could Trailblaze to get a speed boost here as well. But I think it doesn't really matter. I think Bullet Punch... I bet Trailblaze isn't enough, so I need to go for the Bullet Punch here. KO the stack of rocks. Okay, they're going to withdraw Garg. Amoonguss, maybe? Yep, okay. Luckily, I have Chien-Pao in the back for that as well, so not really worried about that. Bullet Punch isn't going to do it. It actually does way more than I anticipated. I'm assuming that means there's their Sash. Yep, okay. But I'm going to go back to, what, full HP here on my Annihilate? Pretty close. They're going to Shadow Ball me. I'm not going to take a ton. Took more than I anticipated, but that's fine. And it looks like Black Sludge. Okay. So this is just like the perfect situation, right? Now Bullet Punch is going to be able to KO the... we're going to be able to Bullet Punch to KO the Fluttermane. And then we can Rage Fist to KO the Amoonguss. They protect, that's completely fine. But this is going to leave them with two Pokemon that are weak to Bullet Punch in front of a Bullet Punching machine. Cool. Yeah, Annihilate was just like so good into our opponent here, right? And like Scizor obviously having the priority to be able to threaten our opponent as well, really got to show off what it's doing on this team as well. It's like I don't think we could have asked for a better matchup here in Game 1 to get to show off what we're doing here. Yeah, opponent agrees this game is over, so we're on the board with the first game. That's what we love to see. Slitherwing and Great Tusk. So this actually seems like a perfect time to really get to showcase just like all the priority moves we have on this team. And they're like super weak to Arcanine, right? Like they just do not want to be intimidated. So like Arcanine I think is an absolute must bring. Question is like what else do we want? I think Arcanine is absolutely insane here. I think Iron Bundle looks really great because we get to threaten just I mean, everything on their team minus Chien-Pao is weak to Iron Bundle in some capacity. Do I think the redirection of Mousehold is going to be important here? And if so, do I need it? I think Scizor looks pretty impressive into everything not named Slitherwing. It's not great into Great Tusk either. I think Chien-Pao looks pretty okay. We line up well against some of their stuff. Annihilate looks fine. So I think this might just be Mousehold Annihilate to round it out. I could see bringing Chien-Pao. Problem is swapping it in seems really hard. Yeah, I like this. I like these four. I think intimidating basically whatever they have is really good. If they lead Talonflame plus something, I can E-Speed plus Hydro Pump to take it out before they set Tailwind, which seems really good for us. It's going to be Talonflame Chien-Pao. Okay. I actually really like this lead for us. Because, they ain't looking too hot here. Getting intimidated on their Chien-Pao is not what they want to see. Talonflame obviously doesn't really doesn't really appreciate the Intimidate here either. I could Will-O-Wisp into the Chien-Pao, but I just don't think I care. I think taking out this Talonflame turn 1 is going to be really important for us. Break their Gale Wings. They do Sucker Punch my Iron Bundle, but we get to live, so who cares? And we connect, so Tailwind's not going up. Perfect. Literal perfect. And then this turn, we can prevent them from getting a Sucker Punch off by going for Will-O-Wisp plus Protect. So then Bundle will get to live guaranteed another turn. I think preventing Tailwind from going up is really important here. Being able to just make sure that we outspeed with Bundle on whatever they're trying to do seems really important. Will-O-Wisp is also going to be enough to break the Focus Sash on Chien-Pao. We know they're not Life Orb because they didn't take Recoil. This Dragonite's really threatening, so I think burning the Chien-Pao is more important here. And then next turn, I can go for like E-Speed plus maybe a swap out. Yeah, because I think they're gonna try to just double into my my Iron Bundle to take me out. Sacred Sword into Arcanine. It's not gonna do a ton, and we connect the Will-O-Wisp. Good. So now I can try to Will-O-Wisp the Dragonite. They could be Lumberry. Lum is pretty common here. But if they're going to E-Speed me, I'm pretty okay with that. I'm going to just swap into Annihilate here. Because I am not going to be threatened by them whatsoever. Yep, perfect. And the question is are you Lumberry? We connect another Will-O-Wisp. Very good. No Lumberry. Okay, so that means they're most likely Choice Band. So I think this turn I'm going to swap out Arcanine so I can preserve it for later. I'm going to bring out Mousehold here. And I'm going to just set up a bulk up here. If they're Choice Band on Arcanine, on Dragonite, they can't touch me. Both of their mons are burnt, so I'm not scared of anything they got going on here. Yeah, they're gonna withdraw Dragonite. That's good for us. What is coming out here? Yeah, Great Tusk, perfect. Yeah, I really think we're in a just perfect position to be able to take over that game. Preserving the Arcanine for later in the game is very good. Yeah, I felt very, very strong about that game. Interesting team here from our opponent. Chi-Yu plus Glamora could be really annoying for us. I don't really have a great answer to it. I don't have a way of absorbing the toxic spikes. That being said, Water Scizor looks really good in front of it. I can just, punch them. The problem is Dragonite's the Gyarados on the other side being able to swap in and intimidate us. But that's also where Bundle comes in. Bundle seems absurd into them. They have, 5 things weak to Bundle? Yeah, absolute must bring. The question is do I want Scizor up front here next to it? I could see that. Seems like a really powerful lead. I think Arcanine looks really good. I could take or leave Arcanine. I could see Mouse Ape coming. I could also see Chien-Pao plus Arcanine as the last two. I like that. I like Chien Pao Arcanine here. I think leaving Mouse Ape at home is fine here. We don't line up great, but that does mean we're really weak to Gyarados. I think leaving Chien Pao at home for Annihilate is good. Let's do that. Alright, Gyarados plus Amoonguss here is fine. Gyarados probably doesn't want to stay in here. Question is, do I want to stay in with Bundle? I could swap Bundle out for Arcanine. And then swap Scizor out for Annihilate. Just double swap here. That gives me a free swap regardless of their pivot. Like, regardless of what they spore. I actually think Bundle staying in and just going for a Freeze Dry into Amoonguss is fine. And then I am going to pivot out and go into Arc here in case they do spore that slot. And then we also get to intimidate down the Gyarados here as well. Alright, just literal perfect turn, right? Like, they missed Thunder Wave. They missed Thunder Wave, and then they spore into my safety goggles. Yeah, just could not ask for a better turn there. What is their move here? They could pivot Gyarados out into Chi-Yu if they have it. Do I want to make that read and just Hydro Pump that slot? I don't think so. I think I want to Freeze Dry the Amoonguss. They could protect. I think they most likely pivot Amoonguss out. So I think Freeze Dry that slot is really free, as well as Will-O-Wisp the Gyarados just to prevent it from doing any damage here. Okay, they're going to go for their Terra here. Could be flying on Gyara. It is Gyara Terraing. It's going to be Steel. Okay. I mean, now you're weak to Arcanine, so not sure I agree with that, but okay. They do protect Amoonguss, that's completely fine. Freeze Dry is obviously not going to KO because they protect, but Arc should be faster than Gyara. I get my Will-O-Wisp off before they attack. More importantly, I connect Will-O-Wisp. And they are not Lum, but they are going to T-Wave into Bundle, which is annoying, but, like, also not really. It's like, now I can just Hydro Pump their Gyara and make them really sad there. I can just Flare Blitz, whatever. That being said, I am just going to Freeze Dry the Amoonguss, and I'm going to Flare Blitz the Gyara. I think they need to preserve Gyarados here to be able to deal with Scizor. And, like, if that's their play, I have Annihilate in the back as well, so I can swap back in and be able to pressure them there. So what's coming in? It's going to be Great Tusk, who is not going to appreciate this. I would classify that as not appreciating it. Nice Thunder Wave, Gyarados. The fact that Bundle is still the fastest thing on the field while paired is absurd. This game is over, right? Like, it doesn't matter what their last two Mons are, or what their last Mon is. I still have Terra here. I can Icy Wind to slow down their Flutter Mane. I'm going to protect this turn. And I'm going to Snarl. They've already Terra'd. I have scizor in the back, which will one-shot the Flutter Mane, so I don't need to worry about it. So, this game is wrapped up. It's just a matter of going through the motions at this point. Moonblast and a bundle. I'm going to get my Snarl off, and we connect on both. So now Flutter Mane is at -1. They're going to Pollen Puff, go back up to full HP, but that doesn't matter. Bundle might actually be able to live this at -1. I'm going to Freeze Dry the Amoonguss, just on the off chance that we live. And I'm sure Flare Blitz is enough to KO the bundle. I mean, the Flutter Mane, but I want to get scizor a KO against a Flutter Mane today, so sorry, bundle. That's fine. I don't care about that. Moonblast! Thanks. Oh no, my special attack! Come on. Come on. Good job, Arc. I'm going to ignore the Flutter Mane because, I mean, it's whatever. We're going through the motions at this point. We have won. Oh no! My Arcanine! Oh no, my bundle! Arcanine might actually get KO'd here. I don't... Oh, yeah, we're fine. Never mind. Oh, that was Rocky Helmet. We haven't taken recoil yet. Okay, we're fine. Just kill me. No! I wanted scizor to do it. Ah, that's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. We're fine. Alright, so we're currently 3-0. I may make this a video that we play until we lose, because that sounds great. Uh-oh. Annihilate Mirror, Chien-Pao Mirror. I mean, scizor actually doesn't look very good here. Like, it's fine into Grimmsnarl. Arcanine looks awesome into everything not named Annihilate. And honestly, Bundle looks really good here too. What if we do like Bundle Arc with scizor and Chien-Pao in the back? Do I like this? I don't think Annihilate is very good here. It doesn't line up particularly well against anything. Yeah, let's do it. Let's ship it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, they're not Defiant. Oh, they're not Defiant. Who cares? I suddenly no longer care about this Annihilate. I mean, they can't live both hits, right? I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp this Annihilate just to make it sad. If they Final Gambit me, I don't care. Bundle is still faster than... Oh, that's annoying. That could be Bulk Up, I guess. And I miss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Can't Will-O-Wisp. I miss. But them at -1 I live, so who cares? Alright, I'm going going to preserve Arcanine and go into Scizor. If Bundle goes down this turn, it's fine. I'll just bring back in Arc and then put them to -2. And then I can Bullet Punch the Grimmsnarl to prevent it from being annoying. Or more annoying, I should say. The fact that they're not Defiant Annihilate is really, really good for us. Parting Shot into my Iron Bundle. Also fine. Could be Gyarados coming in? Yep, okay. So, I mean, Gyarados is obviously going to take this Hydro Pump very well. And then, like, it being a resisted hit while I'm at -1, then, yeah, Drain Punch will take me out. So I can pivot back in Arcanine. And pivot... yeah, I'll bring Arcanine in. I'm going to go for a burn into Gyarados, which will let me live any hit that the Gyarados goes for. And if they swap out, that's also just fine for me. And then I'm going to swap Scizor out into Chien-Pao, which is probably not very good, seeing how both of their mons here are physical, but it doesn't really matter because both of them are also intimidated. And then Chien-Pao lets me put some kind of pressure on the Annihilate if they stay in with it. Okay, Scizor goes out. Chien-Pao comes in. Arc should be the fastest thing on the field. I wonder if this is Terra Fire on the Annihilate. They are. Okay. So I'm not burning it. But that's not the one I went for the Will-O-Wisp into, so that's fine. And conveniently, I have a Terra Water Scizor in the back. They're Lumgara. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They connect their Thunder Wave. Huh. Man, I wish I had Bundle still. Well, I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp the Gyarados again. Man, I do not feel great now. Losing Bundle that early is really bad for me. I'm going to Sacred Sword into the Annihilate. It ignores the defense boost here. They're going to protect Gyarados. That's also fine. I haven't hit the Annihilate yet, so its Rage Fist is still base 50. They go for a Drain Fist, Drain Punch into Chien-Pao. I go down to Sash. Like, that's not going to do a ton, but it does damage. Is E-Speed... I don't think this is enough. I'm going to E-Speed the Annihilate and protect this turn. I think I need to be able to get this in range of E-Speed plus Sucker Punch. And I think currently it's too high of HP. That's probably close. As they Drain Punch. Which puts them right about back where they were. They miss... they Waterfall into Chien-Pao. Okay. Okay. We're not in a terrible position. We're not in a great position, but we're not in a terrible position. We're in a pretty bad position. We're not in a terrible position. I think I need to let Chien Pao go down so I can bring in Terra Water. Terra Water Scizor. I think is going to be the answer we need. I'm going to lose something this turn. Probably Chien Pao. Okay, that's fine. I can still go for a burn into this Gyarados as well. Not looking great. Not feeling great. We know they still have Grimmsnarl in the back as well. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp this Gyarados. I'm going to Terra Blast the crap out of this Annihilate. I need a crit really freaking bad this turn. If I were them, I'd be pivoting my Gyarados out. Because, like, preventing me from doing any kind of damage is what wins them this game. And the fact that they can just, like, pivot out, parting shot off of me, swap back into Gyarados, intimidate me again, and just make that play pattern a, like, very annoying play pattern, but one they can make. I feel like we're up against the wall, but, like, not out of it. Okay, they're not pivoting out. That's good. Let's see if you can beat a Terra Water Scizor here. I resist every hit coming off from the Gyarados. Okay, I connect the Will-O-Wisp. That was step one. A Rage Fist, but they've been hit, what, twice? Ow. Okay. Oh, that's so close. Okay, so E-Speed plus Bullet Punch next turn, or not next turn. They're going to protect this turn. So this turn, I'm going to double into the Gyarados. I'm going to go for a Trailblaze because I think getting plus speed here is going to be good. Red the Protect. We did damage. That was step one. They do T-Wave, which is annoying, but I'm going to get plus speed here. Okay. It's good damage. Annihilate is going to recover some. E-Speed might be enough to take it out. Let's go for it. I think the double up here is what I have to do. I'm not happy about it, but I think it's what I have to do. The fact that they're just not pivoting this Gyarados out is so good for us. I don't know why they're not, but I'll take it. Oh, that's so bad. Don't get parried. No! No, 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 no! Oh, I think that's GG. Oh, so close. Oh, man. I mean, okay, we're not out of it, but we're so dead. But I'm gonna play to every out we have, right? Like we just have to. Gyarados, I bet, is dead to an E-Speed this turn. And like Annihilate is also getting very close to being dead to an E-Speed. Okay, they finally withdraw Gyarados. Don't know why that didn't happen like 12 turns ago. Oh, man. Alright, I give up. You win. Man. You win. really good game in all actuality. Taking out my bundle was so important for them. I just did not realize how impactful bundle would have been. The fact that they were Vital Spirit should have given me some indication that they were Terra Fire. So preserving bundle there, I think, was really important. I didn't play towards that. So what did we learn today? I think the big thing is that Annihilate's still really good. Like the games that I've played with this team, Annihilate has like just carried. Being able to be Lumberry really like deters Amoonguss from being good against you. Being Defiant means that Arcanine's not good against you as well. Whereas like I know we kind of got bodied by Gyarados today, specifically like that last battle. But I mean, we played against more Gyarados than we did Arcanine today, right? And I don't think that's something common you can anticipate. I think that Arcanine is by far the more popular Intimidator, and there's a reason for it. Scizor was also really good in multiple games. I genuinely think that Scizor could be a like meta-defining player, and honestly, this team really impressed me. I know we didn't play against the like Palafin Balance team, but I feel like we have the tools to really threaten everything that they have going on. Scizor is able to live hits from Palafin while threatening it back. Chien-Pao just means that like you're just able to output that much extra damage. Annihilate Maushold is just really good. Arcanine is able to pivot in and out. And Bundle's just like a good special attacker that hits for a ton of damage. This team is so cool, and I would highly recommend you pick it up. And I'm not just saying that because I designed it. I genuinely think this is one of the best teams that I've played in quite a while. And I'm really glad of the work that I put in on this. And of course, obviously, huge shout outs to Carl and the rest of the team for helping me build this and everything. It's so cool. I would highly recommend you play this and check it out. Go and beat up some Palafins, and hopefully you don't run into too many Gyarados. I think is the big takeaway from today. So that being said, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Peace.